You are now watching the Ball and Beatz podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome in to episode 100 of the Ball and Beatz podcast. It has been a fun 2-year ride that the Ball and Beatz podcast has been on, and we want to thank you all for joining us for a special episode. We have finally reached 100 episodes. Can y'all believe that, man?
Man, it's been a long ride. I remember when we first started out, we just came to the audio station whenever we could in that room. And whenever we could record is when we recorded an episode. And then, we've added people ever since then. It started with us and Caleb, then moved to, us three with Logan and Alan. And then now we got a ton of people. And we can thank you all for making this possible. And it's been a great run, and we continue it. We want to continue it. So thank you all for listening. And yeah.
Thank you, everyone. It's been such a roller coaster, since episode 1. And I think we've all been blessed to be a part of it. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that supported us.
Yeah, it's been a great run. I remember in episode 1 we talked about how our football teams make us angry, and they still do that. So nothing has changed since 2 years ago.
Nothing will ever change.
Well, our team is starting to make us a little happier.
They're getting there.
Didn't make me happy in the title game.
I want to get some thoughts as well from the other three here as well. David, starting with you.
It's a great time to be alive. It's a great time to be here. 100 episodes. Where would we be without, I guess, all the help that we got,
Yep.
But thank you to the fans, and thank you to everybody that watches the podcast.
Sir Christian.
Yeah, it's I feel like I'm a little bit of I feel like I'm just along for the ride here. Like, these guys have started this podcast, and I'm just grateful to be a part of it. And I'm very proud of everyone here and what we've accomplished and what we will continue to accomplish. So it's an awesome time, and I'm proud of everyone.
Yeah.
Aaron as well, before we get into March Madness talk.
Yeah. I feel the same as Christian does. Kind of like just on the outsider, came in as kind of a special guest, and then more of he kind of took me all in and just kind of became a regular, like how Christian said. So I want to thank you guys for that.
Yeah.
Nah, you guys are all a part of it. We're all a part of it equally. We all make this thing work, and we continue to do that. So yeah.
I want to thank everyone as well behind the scenes here as well. Devon on camera 1, Trip camera 2, AJ camera 3, Asa on audio, and Kevin in the control room as well. I want to thank you all. And last but not least, how about the voice of the Ball and Beatz podcast as well, Vince Levecki?
Yes.
He is finally joining us for the first time on the episode today, as you guys will see that later.
Yep.
But let's get into it. Let's get into our first segment. Today we are talking about March Madness, as we are now down to the Final Four.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. I only have one takeaway. No one's beating UConn. This team is just showing up and throwing teams in a garbage disposal, beating 30 points. They have the largest point differential, in their first 4 games in the history of the tournament. They are just showing up and body bagging teams. And this UConn team, I just don't see anyone beating them because they are just so good. Alabama's got a good team. Purdue, obviously, finally making the Final Four for the first time since 1980. And NC State, what an absolute run for the Wolfpack. They were 17-14 at the start of the ACC tournament. They were about to fire their coach. They went on to win 5 games in 5 days. They have their head coach as an extension for 2 years after they won the ACC, and they have won 4 straight NCAA tournament games to make their first Final Four since 1983. This is a tournament of firsts. NC State, the first in 40 years. Alabama, their first ever. Purdue, their first since 1980. And, you got UConn in there, who's a regular now. But this team, this is going to be a really good Final Four, and I'm really excited mostly for that NC State-Purdue matchup because I think UConn's going to body bag Alabama.
What's been the biggest story this whole tournament for the guys in particular? I feel like it has to be DJ Burns and NC State, right?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that like I kind of said, this NC State team has gone on an absolute run. I didn't believe you. I thought Texas Tech was going to beat them. I believed in the Red Raiders, and I was completely wrong. I've rooted against them ever since because I wanted Oakland to win because, Greg Campy, shout out, Dearborn, Michigan. But this NC State team is such a fun team to watch. DJ Burns is such a phenomenal player. It looks like nobody can stop him right now, and Zach Edey versus Burns is going to be a hell of a matchup to watch for.
For UConn, talking a little bit about UConn again, they have won 10 straight NCAA tournament games. In the closest game they've had, they've won by 13 points. It just goes to show how dominant this team has been, even with losing players from last year like Jordan Hawkins and other pieces. And they just keep rebuilding and they just keep reloading as well. This program that Coach Hurley has built up in Storrs, Connecticut, it's a great one. And they have become the class of college basketball.
Yeah. UConn right now, it's right now looking at them as who's even going to make it a single-digit game. Yeah. Because, like he mentioned, it's 10 straight games of all double-digit wins, and this year in particular, it hasn't been close. They were only up by 5 against Illinois at halftime and started that second half on a 30-0 run. I was at work, saw the score, looked up again, and all of a sudden I see they're down by 28 points. I'm like, what just happened?
UConn happened.
Yeah, it's UConn, and I just want to say, this tournament, honestly, it's UConn's to lose in my opinion. Maybe Purdue comes close, but I don't see anyone beating this UConn team anymore. I just can't.
I just got to ask Christian real quick. What happened to your Creighton Blue Jays, man?
Listen. The Blue Jays will be back. They're an up-and-coming program, and once they get fully reloaded, fully restocked, they will be back, and they will be thriving. They will probably actually be, we're talking about UConn, they will be the team that takes down this dynasty, this program, in the next few years.
Wow. That's bold.
I feel like Creighton makes the tournament and they make the Sweet 16 every year, and they always lose in the Sweet 16.
Yep.
But
or round of 32.
It's going to change.
Yeah, one of the two. But hey, the pride of Omaha, maybe they'll finally do it. But
David, also, what happened to your Blue Devils at Duke?
It was such a sad game to watch, man. I can't believe that they lost. But
you can't?
No, because I had them going all the way to the end. But it's all right. I'll go with UConn winning everything.
Well, since you brought it up, might as well just finish that off. What's going to be the national championship and who wins? Everyone here sounds like they want to pick UConn. That's what I'm getting from it.
How can you not? I want to actually hear an argument how you cannot pick UConn.
I can't.
Legitimately, a 30-0 run in the Elite Eight against one of the best college basketball offenses. Actually, they were number one.
I'm sorry, but I don't think. Christian just brought up DJ Burns, but if NC State can win, I don't think NC State can beat UConn. I really don't.
It's that little engine that
I
could.
hope so. I hope to
NC
see
State.
NC State make it because DJ Burns is really exciting. But
he's electric.
I feel like Purdue. I feel like Purdue UConn. I feel like that's a lock.
Boring.
It is boring.
It's boring,
but that game is going to be absolutely phenomenal.
That's exactly what the moneymakers in the NCAA want. It is UConn Purdue. However, you just gotta enjoy this magical ride that DJ Burns and the NC State Wolfpack are on. The future NFL offensive lineman has been the best player this whole tournament.
It's crazy.
And DJ Burns and the NC State Wolfpack, they're gonna come back. They're gonna be like Jim Valvano in the old school days for the Wolfpack. They're going to win the national championship. The 11th seeded Wolfpack, the team with 14 losses, most losses out of any team to make the Final Four. They're going to be your national champions. Guarantee it. They're going to beat the Huskies in the national championship. UConn who?
That would be, I think, the lowest seed to ever win. The highest seed to ever win the national championship because I think it was the 8-seeded UConn Huskies in 2011.
8-seeded UConn Huskies and Villanova Wildcats, I believe, back in the 80s as well.
Yeah, it was 8-seed. So that would be a hell of a run by this team. I'm here for it. I would love to see NC State do it. I love this team now because after they beat Oakland, I'm gonna cheer for this team. And I want to see upsets. Upsets. I don't care who it is. I don't care what it is. Like a few years ago when North Carolina was an 8-seed. Yeah, they're a blue blood, but they're an 8-seed. Just go all the way. And with this NC State team, they have not a lot of history other than Jim Valvano in the 80s, but they're making their own history now. So, yeah, I hope so. But How do you pick against UConn?
How-
Give me a reason why you would not pick UConn.
I don't know.
DJ Burns.
Apparently his is DJ Burns.
DJ Burns and the NC State Wolfpack. That's it. I mean, Purdue could go on that run too. You know, we watched Virginia lose to a 16 seed and come back and then win the national championship the next year. Maybe Purdue could pull the same thing.
How do you guys think this tournament has stacked up against at least like the past 5 years? Do you think that this is like a good quality tournament? I mean, there's been a lot of upsets.
Yeah, I thought it was a good tournament. I mean, when they had a good amount of upsets, and I think you need that in a tournament. You need a Cinderella team. That was NC State, and they're still on that run. I think it's been a great tournament, yeah.
I think the women's side has been better, and I think we need to show a lot more love to the women's side because they have the star power that the men's does not. You have Caitlin Clark, who went 41-7-12 in their game in the Elite
Yeah,
Eight
oh my God.
against LSU and beat up on Haley Van Lith. And this women's side, it's been a better tournament than the guys. You know, we haven't really talked much on the women's side, but they deserve the credit because it's been a better tournament. They have the better overall players. They have the better star power. They deserve all the credit in the world. And shout out the Hawkeyes getting their revenge against the Bayou Bengals and LSU.
Ace is happy.
Ace is happy back
Yeah.
there. I know he is for sure.
Yeah.
Because his Iowa State Cyclones lost in the Sweet 16.
You gotta say.
Got to dig a
Sorry.
little bit, but the women, I want to get your guys' takes a little bit on the women's side as well because it's been a better
yeah,
tournament.
It's been a
really
phenomenal tournament. I mean, I was just telling you off the air that I've been watching it more than the men's lately, and the star power is there. And these Final Four matchups, they're going to be really good this weekend. I mean, the NC State women's team against South Carolina,
That's going
to be a good one. And then Paige Beckers and UConn versus Caitlin Clark
Shout
and
out
Iowa.
UConn and NC State.
Yeah,
Both
men's
men's
and
and
women's.
women's making the Final Four.
NC
Great
State-
year for the
NC
athletics
State's the
department.
more random one.
Yeah,
State's
UConn
definitely
women's. Yeah, UConn's women's for the longest time was the team in Stores, and now it's the men's team. But yeah, no, I'm really. I think kind of like Purdue and UConn. I think it's gonna be Iowa versus South Carolina, and that will be an absolutely amazing basketball game to watch because you have undefeated South Carolina against Caitlin Clark, who's trying to finally win a national championship for Iowa.
Paige Beckers versus Caitlin Clark is going to be so electric.
That's going to be a movie.
That is going to be an absolutely fantastic matchup. And I know all of TikTok will love that matchup for sure for no reason at all. So, other than that, I agree with you. It's going to be Iowa, South Carolina, and the Hawkeyes, for Ace's sake,
Yep.
are going to win the national championship, and Caitlin Clark is going to go down forever as the greatest women's college basketball player of all time.
She's got the NCAA scoring record. I don't put it against you. Yeah.
I think it will be a South Carolina-Iowa final, but I do think South Carolina wins it because Dawn Staley, she needs this. Because it's good that you went back-to-back undefeated seasons, but you need that final moment. You need that championship.
Can't lose to Iowa.
Because I was gonna say they lost to the Final Four to Iowa last year.
Yes?
Yeah.
In the
it's-
Final Four, and then they played LSU, and LSU won. But no, I think it's gonna be. I'm gonna go with Iowa. Why not? Ace, I'll make you happy. I don't know what Iowa's fight song is, but you can play that on repeat.
Ace is not gonna like what I'm about to say. I'm actually gonna have UConn beating Iowa in the Final Four. There's this stat. I don't know if you guys heard, but UConn for men's and women's, they won the 2004 championships, both men's and women's. 2014 men's and women's. I think it's gonna happen in 2024.
Ooh.
I think UConn is going to sweep again, and it's gonna stay on the same trajectory.
Gino Auriemma finally going back and
Wow.
finally getting another championship yet again, huh? I mean, he's already got enough.
I could see. it.
He's already got enough.
Any of these teams I could see winning. I mean, even NC State, who on the women's
That
side. I mean,
women's-
that's a team no one thought was gonna make the Final
they
Four.
beat Stanford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
They have a transfer from South Carolina on NC State for the women's side.
Well then, goes the show. Goes the show for sure. Quickly, I want to get Christian and David's take. I don't know what that was, but that's all right. We'll just keep it in because we're rolling here. It's episode 100.
Yeah, say-
baby. Christian and
No
David,
cuts.
what's your guys' takes as well?
Yeah, so it goes to show that
Nice.
Iowa will, in fact, lose in the Final Four. and UConn will play spoiler and go on to win the national championship. I have the exact same take as Aaron for no reason at all, given I've watched 0 seconds of women's basketball this year. It's just all vibes. It's a vibes pick, but yeah, it's going to be UConn. It goes to show.
Of course.
It goes to show.
Of course.
And David, what does it go to show for you?
Well, I actually watched the Iowa versus LSU game, and I did enjoy watching the game because I don't really watch women's basketball. But from what I saw, I hope Caitlin Clark does go all the way, and I hope she wins the whole thing.
Shout out to the #1 draft pick, Caitlin Clark.
Oh,
It
100%.
goes to show.
Indiana Fever legend.
She will be.
It
Yeah.
goes to show that this tournament has been a very interesting tournament for the men's and women's side. That's going to wrap up this segment here. But when we come back to your regularly scheduled programming here at the Ball and Beats Podcast. A lot of fun today. Don't go anywhere.
What's up, fellas? Man, congratulations on 100 episodes. That's big. Shout out Logan. I mean, K-So. It's like, nah, I'm playing, but hey, man, y'all keep doing y'all thing. Y'all keep putting on for the city. Much love. Go Rockies.
I see you guys have made it to this point of the video, and you still haven't gone to ballandbeatshop.com? Y'all need to pause that video right now and go get some BNB merch. Shout out to the best cameraman, Willie T. You can use his custom discount code, WillieT4, for 30% off all your t-shirts at the Ball and Beat shop. Willie T looks good in his BNB merch, and he can make you look even better. It would also look great if you guys went and hit that subscribe button. We thank you guys so much for your support. Now back to the action.
First off, I want to say congratulations. You guys did it. Made it to 100, and yeah, it's impressive. I honestly wasn't sure what I was signing my voice up for, but it's something big, and I just want to let you know that your hard work, it's paying off, and it will pay off. So stay on the grind, and I'm excited to see what the next 100 episodes brings. Let's go.
Hello and welcome to the Ball and Beats first ever and probably the last Ball Beater Award Show. It is my deepest honor and my deepest pleasure to be the host for you this afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. It has come as a surprise. I did not see this happening, but 100 episode. And so that I would like to begin with just congratulating you guys for all the hard work that you've done, for everything you've put in. It truly is, it's a miracle, honestly, because you had my voice at the beginning of it. And if I was watching that, I would hear the first 2 seconds and go, oh, hell nah, and skip. So for all of that and all the setbacks, congratulations. And so without further ado, it is my pleasure to begin this award show.
Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go.
all right, all right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
First up, we have the best hot takes. And this may be a hot take by itself, but for the winner of that category, may I, excuse my grammar, Christian to receive his award.
Looks like Christian.
Shout out TikTok.
Christian, this award, highly praised, highly valuable. Please take it with honor and be proud.
Thank you. Do I get a speech?
Yes.
Yes, speech.
Let's go. I was not prepared for this at all. I wasn't ready for this illustrious moment here in the Ball and Beats podcast. I would like to thank all of the TikTok commenters. I don't remember all of your guys' names, but thank you for commenting and blowing up my hot takes, especially that air fryer ones. Guys, thank you, and I'm gonna dedicate this one to my mother. Thank you, Mom.
Shout out Miss
I
Demo.
still need this. We don't have sponsors yet, so we're gonna have to reuse this. So, and honestly, you can go back to your seat. Honestly,
You can
if
get a
you
picture
want
with
to
it
be a
later.
You
sponsor
get a
here
picture with it later. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
of the Ball and Beats podcast, please reach out to any of these people. And you've been watching it, so you have all of the information you need to know. And honestly, go to the Ball and Beats shop, because why not?
I agree with that. You know what? All of you out there, just go buy some merchandise. You know, it'd be a very good idea.
Yes, you did.
Great.
Next up.
We're taking the spotlight away from Christian.
Next up, and I just had to do it right there. The most likely not to shut up. May I please have Spencer?
I figured.
Yeah.
I figured.
My favorite yapper.
Here is your award.
Wow, it's so beautiful. I want to thank all the fans at home for commenting on the TikToks, saying "Shut up, Spencer" and all this stuff. All of you are beautiful. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless.
You're speechless for the first time.
Speechless. I can't talk, and I'm
speechless.
supposed to just blabber on like I have even at the beginning of the episode. But yeah, thank you all at home. I'll shout this one out to my dad and to the Detroit Lions, because I can never stop talking about them on the podcast. So thank you all. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Next up, and this is one of Kevin's favorite individuals. Most likely to slam the table during recording. May I have Aaron come to the podium?
I thought, wow, a shocker at the award ceremony. I thought
You thought it was David? You thought it was David? Hey, sometimes the voting goes different ways.
Cherish it in your heart.
I will. I
slam that
will.
podium.
To be honest, this is a
Slam that
shocker.
podium.
I thought this was gonna go to David, but I do like to talk. I have my hands here, just hitting the table. So
Did it again.
did it again.
just like
There
that.
you go.
So, Kevin, I know this annoys you, but hey, that's how I talk.
Alrighty. Next,
Attaboy, Eric.
I would like to note that I'm the only positive award so far. Just to know. I actually won something.
I mean, you didn't get positive vibes from the people on your comments.
All attention is good attention.
What about a toaster oven? It's a toaster oven, right?
Exactly.
Toaster.
No, they didn't
Conventional.
Are you
understand.
sure? You sure about that?
No, drop it.
and now, for the most comedic, the funniest, and, the only thing that makes this podcast going and worthwhile watching. May I have, David come to the podium?
Yay, David.
Christian, no. Why are you standing?
David, it is my honor.
you think
it is
you're
my
funny.
pleasure
No,
to
just kidding.
award this to you. Cherish it for the 3 seconds you have it.
I will. It's great being on here. And I will say, shout out to all the diverse people out there. And we have a diverse crew. And
We do. Yes.
shout out to my mom. We made it, baby.
Anything is possible.
Anything's possible. Let's go.
Trophy, please.
I thought I was going back to back. That's a little
Back to back good ones. Yeah.
Whoops. Congrats, David.
And now, we all kind of expect this. It's kind of I really don't know why we're giving an award out for this. I think it's kind of common sense, but common sense is not so common. May I have the person who likes to talk about themselves the most, Logan, come to the podium.
Yes, Logan.
Well deserved. Very, very well deserved.
Yes.
Well deserved.
That's all right. That's all right.
A very obvious choice.
Thank you so much, Vince. Just really appreciate it. Really appreciate it all. I mean,
Cheers.
I just have to shout out everyone at home. I just got to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without this, it wouldn't be possible.
Why
shout
you-
out-
Hey, I was about
shout
to
out-
say that.
Hey.
Shout out
Hey.
CJ Stroud.
Hey
and
Logan, why are
everything
you
company.
hiding your neck?
Why am I hiding my neck? I can't. The neck's kind of hidden for no particular reason at all. We won't talk about that. But anyway, I'll talk about myself. You'll talk about me. Y'all talk about yourselves. You don't, though. I love you.
What is this
You love
speech?
me. I'm just yapping.
Hurry
I'm
up.
great. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Go to the ballandbeatshop.com. Use the code Dante
All right, shameless plug.
Okay,
Get on
Where's the
stage.
music? Where's the
you know what?
music?
Vince, take it from me. Take it from me.
Exactly.
No
And
applause
now-
for him.
Lo-
That's so. That's so.
And now,
That's a good one.
Good
for the
job,
most
good job.
likely to show up late to a recording shoot, may I please have the one, the only, Spencer.
What?
Did I have the award?
Are you
Wait, hold
kidding
up.
me?
Do I
really want this
Are you kidding me?
Did I? Hey, hold
Christian,
up.
I didn't know we
did
were
show
getting 2 awards.
I didn't get one.
Shout out
Hey,
to
what the? Wait, hold
Here,
up.
you can take mine.
No.
Hold on. There's still more. I've
Speech.
heard. I've heard. There's
Shout,
more.
shout out to my English class that ends at 3:50. I wouldn't have this award if it wasn't for you. Mackenzie Krushka, Anthony's sister, shout you out. So let's
Shout
keep
you
it going.
out.
Thank you very much.
I like it short.
Short, sweet, simple.
Not like Logan. I thought Logan was gonna win the Yapper Award after that speech.
Hey, fair enough, man. Fair enough.
And for one of a kind, we have the worst hot takes.
Oh wow.
Now we're
And
talking.
Alan,
For
get up
this, why would we not? May I have Alan come to the podium for his first award?
Do the awards have betting odds?
Do they have betting odds? I'll say this was minus 100,000.
Yeah.
That's all right. You know, it's nice to be a betting favorite for this award. But hey, I am talking into the mic actually. So shut up, AJ, behind the camera. So, anyways, back to my speech. I actually have a better hot take for tonight's segment. So
Oh, boy.
be ready to watch.
What's it going to be? The
The
Thunder
NFL
are
will
gonna
play in
finish-
September.
Hey, from best hot take to worst, it's okay, Alan. We all understand.
It's all right. We love you.
And now,
Yes, too.
to the most committed, almost to a fault, may I have Logan come to the podium?
What? What?
Welcome to the
Who
to
voted
awards
on
club.
these? Who voted on these?
Apparently none of us.
The awards committee.
And here you are.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, shut up.
Are you gonna say anything?
Well, thank you, Kevin, for giving it back to I'll send it back. Well then, I appreciate this award. You know, I mean, what a podcast we have here, gentlemen. What a podcast we have running. It's just, honestly, I think it might be the best one out there in the world, to be honest. And it's all partially because of you guys. Love you all so much. Take care. God bless all of you.
He was committed, especially this weekend.
So David better give his most funny award to Spencer. He's cooking right now.
I want 3 awards.
And now, as we slowly wrap up I have 2 more awards. Two more.
Oh, still got.
I wish I could give them out all day, but they're only paying for my salary for a little bit more. So, for the best, excuse me, the most likely to save the show, may I have AJ behind the camera to come up and receive his award.
Wow.
That beautiful, beautiful sweatshirt.
Them beautiful locks that turn green at the bottom because it's gangrene.
It is getting.
Shout out Insomnia.
Shout out. I would have to say, I was literally called in the middle of class to come here. I did not expect to be on the show, and I continue ever since then. So I do appreciate it, and I shout out to all of you guys. Thank you all. Love you all so much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's all love.
And as our show this
isn't me.
evening, morning, afternoon comes to an end, I would like to just give out one more special award. And this goes from the bottom of my heart, not really because I didn't write these awards and I didn't vote on them,
Hey, don't
but
worry,
for
I
the
didn't
best
either.
director, may I have Kevin from the control room come forward and receive his award.
He's coming slowly.
For he's a jolly good fellow.
That's all right. We won't have a camera shot of me, but come on, Kevin O'Corn. Bring
Let's
your
go,
happy-
Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Speech.
wow, I didn't have anything prepared, and I promised myself I wouldn't cry. You know, when Logan came to me last semester and said, I want to take Ball and Beats from just being a podcast to a video podcast, I said, you're effing crazy.
Don't worry, we did too.
You're never going to find enough people to actually show up and do this show, but if you really want to go for it, let's do it. And he has put together a collection of people, characters, dare I say,
Okay, thanks.
that astound, amaze, and amuse me every single week. So, you know, here's to the first 100. I'm so honored to get this award. I want to send a special shout out to David's, was it your grandma that was saying that I was hot?
Oh, yeah.
Love you, Mommy. Thank you so much, Vince. Great job, sir. And I'm going to go back and...
Yay! Let's go, Kevin!
The show must go on.
Can't
The
see
show
us,
must
but
go
you can
on.
hear us just like you heard the first 94 episodes.
And with that, as a heavy heart, our show must come to an end. And so I ask you to take with you what you have learned, what you have explored with us this evening. Take it, cherish it, and remember that they might not be around for another 100 episodes.
Wow.
So with that, with everything, thank you. Cheers.
Let's go. Beautiful.
I have to say,
Vince wins the award for the best host.
Yes.
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 You know what? Yeah. Best host
Actually,
award
you know what?
goes to
Yes,
Vince.
that's
Never mind.
100%.
Never mind. Just disregard what I have to say. Never mind.
Yeah, Chris was about to say something.
You win this for the best host of the evening.
Don't forget best graphics too.
Best graphics, best everything.
Best dress, best cook.
Where I'd like. Oh no, go ahead, Vince.
There is a special moment.
Oh yep, Will Turner.
We'll turn it.
He is not.
I really
Will
am going to
Turner.
cry now. You know, I work all my life to get something like this.
A microphone.
And you don't really how hard. I'm joshing. All right. Well, thank you very much. It has been an honor to be your host this evening and taking you along. And honestly, enjoy the rest of the show.
You know what?
All right.
Award for the best outfit too.
Definitely.
Looking
How
snazzy
about
over
the
there.
Best everything, honestly.
Yes, sir.
All of it. I don't know. Sexiest
Sexiest man alive.
Real question is, why don't you have a girlfriend yet?
Hey, here we go. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know about you, but these lights are getting hot. I'm thinking I'm going to have to step out.
And that's all right. Well, since I just roasted you a little bit, when we come back, about time we get flamed in more ways than one, we'll be back
What does that mean?
here at the Ball and Beats podcast. Don't go anywhere.
Congratulations to the guys behind Ball and Beats for reaching their 100th episode. Keep working. Big things are in the future for you guys.
Welcome Toledo women's basketball player Quenisha Lockett to the B&B family. We want to welcome her with her own discount code. You can go to ballandbeatshop.com and use code QL$ for 20% off all hoodies at our shop. If Q is a fan of our merch, then you will be too. Back to the show.
Hey man, congratulations to my boy Logan and the rest of the guys on the Ball and Beats podcast, man. 100 episodes. 100 episodes, man. Congratulations to y'all. So happy for y'all boys. So proud of y'all. Keep going, man. Keep going. Episode 18, you know what I'm saying? Big representative. But I'm happy for y'all boys, man. Keep climbing. Sky's the limit. Let's do it.
It surprised me. It surprised you. Back by popular demand, I am your host for this next segment. And before we jump in, I'm going to put some... I'm going to tell you what happened. They told me it was supposed to be a roast. I came hungry thinking it's going to be a rump roast, pig roast, something like that with food. There's nothing. Nothing. So, with that in mind, I guess we'll hand it over to the first roaster. And it looks like I can't read Logan's handwriting. Asa.
Let's hear it.
Fellas, I just want to first of all say what an honor it is to be amongst you these past few weeks, doing audio behind the scenes and even being on the baseball segment. So what I have to say, don't take any of this personal, but I love you guys, and I think I'll just get started.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm about to cry over here.
Aaron,
Hi.
you have glasses.
Yeah.
Logan,
Yeah,
We noticed.
you have red hair.
appreciate it.
Wow. Very observant.
Spencer,
Anymore. Continue.
now Alan, I had to go in the hardest for you, man, because
Wow.
you're like one of my best friends.
All right.
So you say you're from Detroit, which
Yes.
makes sense because, like the Pistons, you too are 13 and 63 for trying to pick up chicks.
All right. Hold up.
Shout out Malachi Flynn.
I think I gotta
50
dap you
points
up
the
for
other
that
night.
one. I think I gotta come dap you up for that one.
Now, David, we're just cool, man. I like you, bro. We're just cool, bro. We're cool. Now, Christian, I can't say too much because I'm a Drake fan too. But you're a Drake fan for all the wrong reasons.
Whoa.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I think we all know what I'm trying to get at. But, his only fans, and I'm his only true fan, but,
Maybe we should have a Drake quiz battle or
Yeah,
something.
Drake-
dude, I'm
Drake
down
is?
for that. I
Yeah.
like Drake a lot. Yeah.
You like Drake a lot? It sounds like you like him in more ways.
No,
than
I think that's
Drake-off.
just Christian. I think that's just Christian.
That's just Christian.
But,
Hey, shout out Drizzy.
that will
Shout out
conclude
Drizzy.
my
Are you Drizzy for him?
that will conclude my roast. Once again, I just want to thank all of you guys for having me on. And Vince, you look very cute. Thank you. You're welcome.
Hey, Asa, that was a good one. I respect that one. I like that.
That was good.
You're not even a Pistons fan, man.
I know.
Give him a round of applause.
The heat has kicked in. Next up, AJ.
Woo! Let's see.
Whoa.
Let's see
Okay.
it. Let's see it.
Is he gonna say you have glasses too, Aaron?
Who knows?
I personally have my own glasses, so I don't need to
I'm
make
the
that
only
comment.
person here without glasses.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, you are.
All right, I'm going to start with Alan. I don't know why you gave me your phone number on my sweatshirt and said you should be giving girls your number instead.
Business purposes.
For business.
all
Yeah,
of
for,
it's gonna
for
revolve
business
around girls?
business purposes. Logan.
That's the best.
yeah.
But no, hold up. That's the best y'all guys. Just girls, really? That's the only thing
there's
you can
still-
roast?
there's
Hey, you mistake a girl's name. You forgot a girl's name. I'm just
I
saying.
was drunk.
That's no excuse.
That's
No
what
excuse.
everyone
No
says. All right,
excuse.
keep it going.
All right.
All right, Logan.
No.
Queso has called.
Yeah.
He wants his identity back.
He wants his identity back.
Yeah.
Nice. Good one. Good one for sure.
Go be
Shout
an
out, Jim.
independent and find your own body.
Find my own body.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I have. That's
Also,
Okay, the whole thing is you're not supposed to talk during these roasts.
fine. I know.
stop trying to rizz up students into joining the station and make a move into your personal life. All right,
Wow.
Aaron.
Hi.
I don't know. I kind of just came up with this one last minute, so like right before the show. You just look like Buford from Phineas and Ferb. David, just quit making beats. Your beats are terrible. They are worse than 6ix9ine's music.
Oh.
That's hot. Christian, your show sucks. You might as well just make an actual Christian show that is actually religious because that will actually be interesting.
AJ
came in. Said,
AJ's relieving in the
Ooh,
yeah.
I don't know if Kristen liked that one.
Are you okay? I can give you a hug if you want me to.
Just keep it going.
Just keep it going.
Spencer,
Yeah.
Stop trying to act like you can handle the hot sauces. We all know you can't handle mayonnaise. So that's why you bang on the table a lot, because you're trying to hide the pain.
I actually hate
so
mayonnaise.
True. That is so true. That is so true.
So yeah, those are my roasts.
Okay, good job.
Yeah.
Now to our next roaster, we have Trip Floyd.
Yay!
I really don't have a whole lot to say. They're just like, oh, you're gonna roast them. You know, I don't really have a whole lot of hate in my heart, except for a couple of these guys.
All right. All right.
I love how he's looking directly at me as he says it.
It's all love. It's all love. You're lucky you're a Lions fan, because I'd you know.
You'd what?
I'd throw you across the room. I'd swing you across your ankles.
Sounds like a fun time to me.
Oh yeah. I don't really have a whole lot to say, man.
Oh.
I don't know, other than, I don't know, did we already touch upon the fact Logan looks like queso?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks, AJ. I appreciate it. I don't know. The only person I could really like roast was like Devon, and Devon's behind the camera. And
Go
really,
for
it's
it.
just
go for it.
Go
Why
for
not?
it. This
Then
how
he can
looks
roast
like.
you.
Whenever anything happens, right? He always goes. When he laughs like that.
Yo,
But yeah, that's all I really got.
why is he always behind the camera, like doing like basketball moves? Or something?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Get him in front of the camera. You know, maybe he get a quick buck out. I think TikTok would love him. I think they'd eat him up.
I agree. Good on TikTok.
They
Yeah.
eat 'em up specifically.
That's what I'm saying. I think he'd be giving up. He'd be giving crazy hot takes.
Oh yeah, he definitely would, and a lot of cancelable ones I would.
That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why we keep him behind the camera.
Yes,
you know?
that's why we keep him behind the camera.
Exactly. He's actually got like handcuffs. He's handcuffed to the little like bar we have right there, so
Yes,
he
he
can't move on stage. That's specifically what we did. But
He's
I don't know.
plotting as a
Yeah, that's all I really got. I don't know. Congrats on 100 episodes, guys.
All right.
Appreciate it.
I'm glad you guys finally made it out of the radio station.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Thank you.
stop scaring all the people that were coming in trying to join the radio station. But
Join the InfoNet.
exactly, please.
Now you can join the info net.
Finally got him frozen.
That's all right.
Finally.
We finally did it. Mama, we made it. Yeah.
Bro, why you got that?
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
Thank you,
Bye.
Trip.
Thank you, Trip.
Now we're sending in the closer.
That went.
And with that, we send our closer into this 9th inning, even though there's only been 4 roasters. Devon.
All right.
Let's go, Devon. Yeah.
Grand finale.
Start jumping up and down.
Please save this segment.
Are not ready for this.
Unlike Trip, I do have hate in my heart.
Oh.
Yeah, we know. We know.
But for real, I love all of y'all. But before I even go with the main people, I'd like to start with some honorable mentions. You need to give it up. And that will be me, Devon Jukatan.
Shout out Devon.
Come on, bro. Hey, Devon, come here, bro. I gotta give you that one.
Devon had an
Devon
abs-
was cooking. Bro was cooking.
Oh man.
He
you were way
cooked. He
too-
cooked.
You had an immaculate inning. You threw 9 strikes, 100 miles an hour on the black.
He cooked.
That was good.
That was a treasure to behold. And with that, I would like to say farewell. Namaste. Arrivederci.
He'll be back.
We'll be back with another episode.
All right. Well, after this roast, I need to cool down. The problem is we got more heat coming.
What?
You'll see. Hot takes coming up here at the Ball and Beats podcast. Don't go anywhere.
Congratulations on 100 episodes, guys. This is 2K Gilly's girlfriend and his dog.
Would you look at that? Another discount code. You know we weren't done yet. Shout out to Toledo star basketball player Raheem Moss for being a brand ambassador for the Ball and Beats podcast. You can use Raheem's code Moss $$$ for 15% off with a minimum purchase of $25 at ballandbeatshop.com. If Raheem is a fan of our merch, we know you will be too. Now, it's hot take time.
and welcome back to episode 100. So after that roast, we're going to still keep it hot with our fan favorite, our hot takes, and we have a loaded cast for our hot takes today. We got 6 people, 6 hot takes, and it's the same rules as last time. You just got to get one person to agree with you. But if you don't, it's returning once again this stuff that is absolutely terrible. It's worse than anything, and it's the worst hot sauce known to man. The bomb ground zero.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
It's the first time you're seeing this because of a mess up. Shout out Kevin with the bomb.
Whoops.
Whoopsie daisy.
So let's get to our hot takes, and you know what? We're gonna start out with the one who won the hot take segment, Christian.
All right, Christian, let's hear it.
So I wash my hair every other day, by the way. Just want that to be known.
Oh, okay.
Bros,
what a hot take.
Here's my hot take, ladies and gentlemen. My hot take is, and this might not be my best work, but here we go.
Okay, what is it?
Bro, don't got
one. He doesn't. He definitely doesn't have a hot take.
Hang on, it's in there. It's in there. All right, listen.
I am listening.
Enough with the small talk, and that's not a hot take. That's not a hot take. But listen, no one likes talking when you're in a conversation. This might be the.
I know exactly where you're going with
this. Listen. I wasn't ready to be first up, but here we are. So this is what you guys are going to deal with. No one likes talking to someone when you meet someone for the first time. Oh, what's your major? What do you want to do with that? But listen, I don't want to talk about any of that. I don't want to talk about who you are, where you've been. I want to talk about deep, introspective. What do you think the meaning of the world is? What do you think why is Chick-fil-A closed on Sundays? You know, stuff like that.
I say give him the hot.
Give him the hot sauce.
So was the hot take supposed to be don't have small talk?
You have to actually come up with a hot take.
So listen, gentlemen.
This guy won the best hot takes.
Ladies and
Should we
gentlemen.
revoke the award?
We might have to
So
bring
this-
Vince back.
This is my flu game. Just want that to be known. Clearly not really ready for the hot take segment, but you know, as a member of the Ball and Beats podcast, this is what I do. I deliver, and I will eat this hot sauce, and I'm going to dedicate this hot sauce to you, the fans. That is some hot sauce. If I have to say, it is hot.
I think David.
All right. Well, David, you are next.
I'm gonna just take the mic right now. All right. So my hot take. I say Target is better than Walmart only because they have what's called an Apple Pay feature.
Walmart doesn't have Apple Pay?
Walmart does not have Apple Pay.
This might be the worst
I thought they did.
of all time.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah, Walmart has Apple Pay.
Walmart does not have Apple Pay.
Yes, they. Well, apparently they do.
Everyone has Apple Pay.
Walmart does not have Apple Pay.
Wow.
Since when
Two people in.
Since when does
This better get better, folks.
We're now going to hope that the guy with the worst hot takes has an actual hot take.
Oh boy.
Can only
since
imagine
when has
what it
Walmart
is.
not have? Since when did they get Apple Pay?
I don't.
Wah wah. Stop prolonging the process. Eat that hot sauce, and you're gonna enjoy it. All right?
Oh, I know, bro. Because I enjoy a lot of things.
Do you?
Same.
Yes.
Like me.
He doesn't enjoy Apple Pay at Walmart.
Oh, I didn't know they accepted Apple Pay at Walmart.
They do accept
Otherwise,
it.
I would have been using it.
Enjoy.
With an
Alan,
N.
what do you got?
All right, what do I got? My hot take. One, this is one of my favorite juices to drink is orange juice. So I hold this in my heart. Orange juice with pulp is way better than what people give it credit for. Everyone seems to hate orange juice with pulp in it, but the pulp is not even bad at all. And people will always come to me and they'll be like, that's so bad and it's so nasty. It's actually really good. And I believe the older you get, the more you start to appreciate it. So orange juice with pulp is really good.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'll drink any orange juice. I really don't care. So, OJ is OJ. So,
Alan.
not that OJ.
Alan, you are going to be lucky because I agree with you.
Yeah,
and
do
I
too.
think others agree with you as well.
Better hot take than mine and Dave.
Yeah, because he actually came up with a hot take.
For the first
I
time.
don't know, not that hot though.
Vince, we have an award. Best hot takes goes to Alan.
What?
Absolutely.
Yeah, for saying an obvious
I just want to say,
statement.
episode 100, I finally got it.
After 100 episodes.
All right. Spencer.
All right, so ball and beats. We haven't talked about beats or balls in the hot take, so we're going to talk about ball. I fully believe this. Might be a little biased. Amon-Ra St. Brown will lead the NFL in receiving yards next year and receptions.
Not happening, bro. It's not happening. Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson are both going to get more.
He's pandering to the two other Lions
Yeah.
fans on the panel.
Well, NFL fans.
No. Amon-Ra, he may have a pretty good season next year. He'll probably be top 10, top 15 area. Maybe even
You also
top.
can't-
Maybe to even
Who's
top 7.
who's throwing the ball to Justin Jefferson?
Who's
Sam
throwing the ball
Darnold? You're really going to trust him?
But you can't forget about Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow.
Can't forget
Well,
about Jamar Chase
you
and
don't
Joe
know?
Burrow.
Do you
Can't
know
forget
where he
about
ranked last year?
He had 1,500 yards. He was in the top 5.
Top 5.
And this is his third year. He's gone up 300 yards every single year.
I still think no. I think you have better receivers.
I say no, mainly because you also can run the ball. So he probably won't be the number one in receptions or yards.
Oh, we had the top-rated passing offense.
I mean, yeah. But
David?
Tyreek Hill's called Tyreek Hill and Tua.
I ain't gonna trust. I'm not gonna trust anyone on the Dolphins.
Alan, what do you have to say, the Lions fan?
I have no knowledge.
I mean, I
so
can't
say
discount Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, and I know we don't know the Justin Jefferson situation, but there's still I mean, even Ayuk could even get up there.
Ayuk might not
Also,
even
he
be on
has
the
his own
Niners.
teammate called Sam Laporta that's going to get catches.
Sam Laporta's not getting over 1,500 receiving yards. That's what Amon-Ra.
He might get like 700 to 800.
Yeah.
He'll probably get 1,000, but he won't get nowhere near Amon-Ra.
We lost Josh Reynolds.
Yep.
So Amon-Ra's in for more targets. He's in for more receptions. He's in for more yards. But Spencer, I can't agree that he's going to lead the league in yards. I think he's in for a great season, but can't agree with that.
Okay, David.
I have no knowledge of it.
Okay.
Well, looks like hot sauce is being eaten yet again by the guy who acts like he has a tolerance.
Well, you ran off the set last week with this stuff, so big talk from a guy who ran off the set.
It's all right. You're still a weakling at heart, and it's all right.
What do you
At least
say?
I can finish. All right.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Mhm.
Got to lick your fingers, too, with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't touch your face.
Touch my eyes.
Oh, do not touch your eyes.
No, I'm not.
I mean, if you want to. We ain't going to stop.
I think my lack of reaction went a little bit unnoticed, I'm being honest.
Well, there's
I'm maturing.
Well, all right. I'm going to just move this down to me.
We don't even know what your hot take is yet.
Well, you got to get prepared. You got to get prepared. Well, my hot take, honest to God, I think this might be the best hot take of all time because, 1, it involves ball and beats.
Oh, gosh.
2, it involves everything here. And 3, screw any podcast out there because the Ball and Beats podcast is, in fact, the best podcast in the world. That's my hot take for today. That is my hot take.
I mean, I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
Bro.
Hey, guys, there's more talking about himself right there.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So what do you guys think the best podcast in the world is?
Joe Rogan's up there.
No jumper.
No jumper.
Gotcha. I'd say the Christian show, not religious.
What?
Good luck.
You don't think that's that bad? That ain't bad.
Okay, then eat it already. Bro, there's still some on there.
And finally, Aaron.
Hi. So, first time being on here.
Enjoy.
Thanks. I am taking a risk here because I am talking about video games, and okay. So we're gonna talk about video games here, and my hot take is that Handsome Jack is the greatest villain in video game history?
No one knows who that is.
I don't know who you talking about, bro.
How do you guys?
Hot sauce.
See, you see, AJ.
Who in the world is that?
You guys don't know who Handsome Jack is.
Not the best though.
Come on.
Who's
put-
that?
I don't know who that is.
No.
What is Borderlands?
Borderlands 2, Handsome Jack.
No.
Like the character himself.
Not
It's the
aware.
hot sauce. Stop
Not
talking.
aware.
Get it in. Get it in.
Well, it's because he said orange juice with pulp.
Hey, I believed it. Hey, to some people, it's a hot take.
It's hidden.
That's really not hot.
And some people don't like small talk.
Yeah, because it's a hot take segment.
It's hidden.
David got screwed over because of the water.
Guys, I just got done being sick. Now I'll probably get sick again. Let's
Open
do
up
this.
your nostrils.
Let's see it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's going through it. Oh, he's going to go through it.
How you guys doing?
Good.
It's hot.
It's hot, yeah.
Yeah, it's hot, but it's all right.
Definitely on the throat. Yeah.
Episode 100, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for everything. I mean, does anyone have any closing remarks?
No. I do got a closing remark. David should not have eaten the hot sauce. He just looked it up. He just Walmart does not have Apple Pay.
Oh, Walmart doesn't have Apple Pay?
He should be
Kevin Means come out here.
Kevin O'Connor.
He should be punished for going to Walmart. Who goes to Walmart?
The problem is we don't have any other spoon for Kevin, so I guess you're
No,
just
we
gonna have
do
to
this
drink
one.
it.
The
Oh,
one
yeah,
that I
yeah.
didn't use.
Yeah, this is the one he didn't use.
Oh my God.
Who's using Apple Pay? at
Walmart doesn't have Apple Pay.
He's David.
You suck.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. Man, this is like.
It's hot,
I know
ain't
it
it, boy?
kicks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, take it to the head, Kevin. Take it to the head.
Oh my God.
All of it. Full spoon.
That's what she said.
Oh! Oh my God.
Is that good?
Yeah.
That's good.
I would just like to say, I was
so yes,
played.
I did mess up last week's hot takes, and I paid. This about killed
Guys,
me last week. I know I kept real calm about it.
Last week, I had
Dude, I'm
such a
trying to
good
keep calm.
hot
It's
take,
hard.
too. I had such a good hot take.
All right, here we go.
We didn't understand your hot take, Christian.
I see the veins popping out of your head, dude.
Dude, this is like. Oh my God, it's on my throat.
It's all on my tongue.
Don't worry, Aaron. You're about to be like,
It's all hot, ain't it, Kevin?
Yeah. Are you seeing things?
Dude, I'm already a sweater.
He's banging his hands around the table. I'm telling you, he's tapping them.
Devon, if you zoom in on my face, I'm probably
just know I'm
sweating
water.
bullets right now.
I'm also sweating, so it's also very hot. Logan's crying.
I'm not crying. Anymore.
Yeah, I'm not crying, but I am sweating already.
It is
though.
hot.
Like-
It's hot. It's hot. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna go back and try to finish the show.
there's a lot of heavy breathing.
We're gonna survive out here.
We're gonna survive.
man.
Like Christian said, any closing remarks?
Episode 100, gentlemen. We have made it to 100 episodes. I just want to talk about, just the fact that we've got to this moment. It's been 2 years in the making, and we've had so much fun doing this podcast. We've gone a little bit off the rails this time for this episode
Big time.
because of the fact that it is at 100 episodes, and we really wanted to celebrate the fact that we got to this moment because not everyone gets this chance. Not everyone gets to 100 episodes of anything that they have, anything that they control, anything they do. And I just want to say it's been a lot of fun with you guys, and cheers to 100 more. Cheers to 100 more.
Yeah.
It has been a lot of fun.
Cheers to 100.
Cheers.
Let's go.
Cheers to no more to the bomb.
That's going to wrap up episode 100 of the Ball and Beats podcast. Thank you guys so much. Take care. We will see y'all next week. What episode, what a week. Love you all.